15 News. This is breaking news.
We begin with breaking news this afternoon. Not guilty. That's the plea from both suspects in a poisoning plot in southern Wisconsin in today's Dane County arraignment. WMTV's Ashley Wheel was there for the appearances and joins us now live in the studio with the latest. Ashley?
That's right. Both suspects pleaded not guilty to all of the charges that they face here in Dane County after poisoning a woman with cyanide and thallium in her water bottle after breaking into her car. Andrea Whitaker faces 3 charges in Dane County, including conspiracy to commit first-degree intentional homicide. She also had a bond hearing as she appeared in person with her attorney. They asked for a modification of Whitaker's $4 million bond here in Dane County. The judge decided against the bail reduction, citing the severity of the crime. Van Dyne also appeared for an arraignment in Dane County. He faces conspiracy to commit first-degree intentional homicide and stalking as a party to a crime. Again, he pled not guilty on all counts. The judge set both of the suspects' next Dane County court date as October 15th for a status conference. Live in studio, Ashley Wheel, WMTV 15 News.
Ashley, thank you. This is a developing story. We have been following it for several weeks, and we'll continue to follow it for you both on air and online. You can also download our free 15 News app for notifications sent straight to your phone.